Greetings, gentle viewers. There's no time for introductions. We have a cat to catch.
We're the Bittersweet.
There's no time for introductions.
Okay.
No!
Forget it. I won't introduce us then.
Piece of cake.
Huh. I won't let myself get caught by someone like you.
I don't think this is a really fair trial here.
He totally wants to lose in any case. We are facing a car here. Does it not seem somewhat reckless to chase him on foot?
I think it's time for shoulder pads to bring out her persona. You sure give up easy. There are dead ends all over this floor. We can do this if we manage to corner him in one.
Yeah, we did this in Futaba's palace.
We did.
But I don't have access to a map.
We don't.
Maybe I should look around. Forget it, I'm just gonna chase after him madly for a while. So everybody really just needs to apologize to everybody else so we can move on past this.
We already hit a dead end. Wee! You're trapped now.
Oh, how naive. You really think you've captured me?
Shit, look out!
I mean, it's a van.
Sheesh, what would he have done if he ran us over?
Hey,
Stop complaining and let's get after him again.
We may be in the minority here, but I don't really feel like Morgana's necessarily doing anything wrong or is really at fault.
Right.
I don't really feel like Ryuji or any of the other thieves are really... I mean, I think everybody's at fault equally.
Yeah.
And this just isn't that big of a deal. Like, there's obviously a lot of heightened emotions that need to get worked out. And what bad has actually come of any of this?
Nothing really. We've gotten a new member, so to speak.
Sort of. We'll get to that, I guess. Wonderful. We've reached him, and surely this time it will work. Right?
Mona, will you listen? Shut up! I've got nothing to talk about with you guys. Chase me around for a while until you say you're sorry.
Not again.
There'll be no end at this rate. Shadows.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, what was that?
It came from over there. Let's go take a look.
I wonder if we're gonna jump in and get to use, like, Morgana and Haru. Or he just got so angry he ran into the wall.
Shh, that idiot crashed.
See what I'm saying?
hey.
Yep. Mona, are you okay? He can't even be a van, right? Oh, I probably shouldn't be saying that out loud, huh, guys?
Yeah, you shut up. You can do that any other time, just, like, not right now.
So, is anyone a mechanic? Or do we need a vet?
I'm kind of, like, looking around. We don't often get a good chance to see this.
Look at his license plate.
222.
I don't know if that means anything.
All right, come on.
Hey!
You gotta hear us out, Morgana.
There's nothing I have to talk to you about.
Come on, there's no need to keep being so stubborn.
I can't just give in like this. I have my pride to protect.
My.
What's that over there?
I can't believe we all fell for it. Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously?
Shoot.
I should have known.
It seems we've fallen for the oldest trick in the book. A classic for a good reason.
Those two. It'll never end at this rate. What do we do now?
Just keep chasing him. I don't hear the sound of his engine at all. Could they have left mementos?
Our lack of vehicle puts us at a severe disadvantage. We should probably just head home for today.
What, really?
Damn it, freaking Morgana! What are we going to do? Find some sort of cognitive vehicle to tote us around?
Why'd they just
Serves them right.
Why'd they just give up like that? Morgana wanted them to chase after
Because
him.
Morgana gave up. Morgana left mementos. He stopped the trial, the test that he put them up to, and ran away.
Guess he really did leave. I was thinking that he hadn't.
So, like, this kind of attitude is like, you failed at your own, like, challenge, you know?
Oh, I don't necessarily know. The whole thing has gotten blown out of proportion, and it's too easy, I think, to just try and get mad about it.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to say I'm mad. I'm just
Or
saying,
like singling somebody out.
Okay, no, I gotcha.
Are you sure that was what you wanted?
I mean, obviously not.
Of course it was.
You made me look everywhere for you.
Well, who's this? And before we get to that, though,
Yeah?
what Haru said a while back, that she doesn't want to work with people that don't know what they're doing, that don't know what they're looking for, or what they want.
Uh-huh.
I actually think that this whole example, like, really strongly indicates that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nobody really knows what they're doing, even as they're getting so popular right now. That includes
That's true.
that includes Morgana.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows what's going on, what they're doing, or how they feel about any of it, and that's what's leading to all this weird behavior, you know?
Right? As far as who this is, that's probably her prearranged husband.
More than likely, yeah.
What were you doing somewhere without any reception? Out late with guys, that's it, isn't it?
Jesus.
Well, not really guys, more like a cat.
Morgana's a guy.
The cat is male, sure, but you don't date cats.
I would never do such a thing.
Come on, let me have some fun too, will ya?
Oh, what a wonderful guy.
Can't you do that for me?
You're not married yet, buddy.
Haru! You little... Let go of Haru!
Bites his ankle.
Yeah! Get it! No!
Mona-chan! Damn it. I really am useless at this rate.
Well, there's nothing you can do as a cat against a fully grown
You're
man.
a cat. I mean,
Like, if you were a tiger or something, it'd be different.
you know, it's like insecurity is like Morgana's biggest weakness. That's not necessarily how I meant to phrase it.
But that's kind of true.
That's really what he's dealing with
Yeah.
with the most right now, and he's just trying to find himself, and nothing that's going on is doing anything for his insecurity at all, and he's even acting in ways that he doesn't really approve of.
Yeah.
Poor Morgana.
Someone... Anyone... Is anybody out there?
It'd be awesome if Akechi showed up to save the day.
Yes, it would.
Will you shut up, you stupid cat?
Meow, meow, meow.
Damn that Morgana! He is so getting it the next time we run into him.
You said this between episodes that Morgana might be cornered by, you said, a shadow, and then Ryuji will just jump in to save him.
Yeah, actually, we really were talking about this like an hour ago randomly. It was like Ryuji brushes everything off. He doesn't
let it really get to him.
You don't need to apologize to Ryuji. Ryuji doesn't get upset when everybody dumps on him or insults him because he can just let all of it slide.
And he'll be there when you need him.
Yeah, and no matter how angry he is at Morgana, like, if Morgana asked him for help,
Yeah, he would help him.
even as mad as he is right now, there wouldn't be a damn thing that got in his way getting, like, him going to help Morgana.
Ryuji wouldn't let anything petty overcome something important.
Yes, exactly that. Man, I kind of wish I'd had this discussion on,
I know, me
like, while we
too.
were recording, because it was this scenario.
Was that Mona's voice? Hey, over there! That doesn't seem right to me.
Yep.
And who leads the way?
Please! Let go!
He doesn't have any right to do this.
No, none whatsoever.
Son! Mona!
The hell are you doing to our friends?
And
See?
Ryuji's the one
Right.
that steps up.
Right there!
Sorry about the disturbance. It's just a lover's quarrel with my fiancée.
Oh God. Jiro would probably be like, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, even ignoring this stuff, who was Ryuji talking about? I mean,
Yeah. Oh,
I don't think he meant anything.
I don't
I
think
don't think he was talking about Haru.
Oh, no, not at all.
I mean, of course they're gonna stop the scumbag guy messing with Haru.
Right.
But you come in and you see your longtime friend,
like
who just is a
kicked,
cat.
hurt,
Yeah.
her injured.
What? But she's clearly fighting you.
How dare you make a fool of me? I'll be telling your father about this too.
My good man, you don't need help being made a fool of.
That is very true.
You don't even have a name, fiance.
You are just a piece of crap. Anybody... Ugh. No! 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 Ah!
I won't forget your faces.
The feeling's mutual.
Well, what's your name, buddy?
Are you okay?
I kind of wanted Ryuji to deck him.
Yeah, I did too.
I'm fine, but Mona-chan... This is nothing. Was that person really your fiancé? Whoa, so you're engaged then?
Man, it's like Morgana was calling for help.
Uh-huh.
And he wanted to be helped, but he didn't want to be helped. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's his, like, pride sort of getting in the way again.
That didn't seem like an ordinary fight, though.
If he could just get closer to people and not be quite so defensive, then none of this really would have happened.
Right.
Shouldn't you talk to your parents about it?
Yeah, because that's dangerous, is what that was.
I think it'd be useless.
Yeah, but her father doesn't seem to care about that, just his name.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's one of the big reasons we've got to take care of this.
I'll just be told to beg for his forgiveness, even if it means groveling on the ground.
That's gonna be the deadline, her wedding.
Maybe, something like that, yeah. And this personalizes the whole deal.
Yep.
It seems she has her reasons.
I mean, she certainly wants to change her father's heart.
Right.
I'll, apologize about what happened earlier. So...
Please take me to the vet.
Oh, poor Morgana. He even just swallowed all of it to ask for help on behalf of Haru.
Would you let Haru rest for a while?
Of course. We'll take her to your place, yeah?
See?
Why do people hate him? I don't get it.
Unquestionably, it was just an argument between friends.
And he threw it all away the moment things got serious.
Yeah, he's the one who ran out. He heard him first. He got angry first.
And he's even talking to him, like, respectably.
Yeah, because arguing with your friends over some petty little crap and then actually helping them when they need it, they're not even related.
No.
Thanks.
It must have hurt Morgana a lot to do that. And there we go. All taken care of. Because all everybody needed to do was just
Sit down and talk
about it.
I'm sorry. I fell asleep.
Well, you probably didn't need to have anything to do with that last conversation.
Right.
Here on it's good, but that kind of needed to happen between a few people.
Did you get enough rest? Mona-chan? Anyway, it's just as I told you a moment ago. I can't have you guys risk your lives anymore for someone useless like me.
Oi!
To be frank, there's no assurance that I'll turn back into a human either.
Yeah, I don't care.
This
You're a
can't be
cat.
called a fair deal. That's why I think we should split up.
Who said we're acting as Phantom Thieves for your sake?
Yep.
I'm doing it to expand my own horizons.
Exactly. They've each got their own motivations, and Morgana has his.
Right, and everyone's sort of supporting everyone else.
Yeah.
No need to tiptoe around the situation. We're splitting up.
Nope.
I mean, no one has been doing this for the sake of Morgana, and that may have been part of what led to it.
Maybe he thought that they were. He's so insecure and on guard that he really may not understand people all that well. I don't like
he's not
doing
a
it that
person.
way.
Does that kind of make sense?
Well, it's like at this point he really is blaming himself irrationally.
Yeah, no, there's no need to split up. Screw that.
And it won't happen.
You shut up and be Jiro's kitty.
I just really do. I don't know, why is it that I relate to the cat?
Because we have a cat?
Why is it that I keep relating to all the characters recently, but not really in the beginning?
We've had more time with them?
Maybe? No, that's sort of the opposite of making sense.
It needs
whatever.
to make sense.
You should stop lying.
Aww.
Good job.
Do you remember what you said to me when I found you collapsed in the metaverse? That you're a phantom thief. That you're going to get stronger and have the others acknowledge you.
There you go.
Like I'd said, he never had any intention of leaving or betraying them or doing anything against them or anything like that.
His whole we should split up thing is kind of like him apologizing too far, going too far the opposite direction.
Maybe.
Because he feels like that now he's a burden to them. And like they've already shown how much they do care about him. And now he feels bad about it. So he's trying to cut ties. Which never works, by the way.
You love being here, don't you? Of course not.
I don't like curry. Shut up.
I was lying to myself too. But when I formed a contract with my persona, I understood it all.
I really wish we could have gotten to see her awakening.
Maybe we'll get a flashback.
Doing this because my father is doing something horrible was nothing but a superficial reason.
Like, I actually do think it's really interesting that she's sort of accidentally joined the Phantom Thieves because of her adventures with Morgana.
Right.
I like how it's different than the other characters.
Well, yeah, that's...
But I really wish that we could have seen it!
The truth is, I
don't want to get married, right?
You know, we've heard in the comments that this part is generally considered pretty rushed, and I do see where you guys are coming from. It did all happen really fast, and it could have been a bit slower, but had like a bit more narrative weight to the whole thing, and I would have preferred that.
I thought that since an adult with responsibilities made the decision, it couldn't be wrong.
Oh dear, Haru, let us tell you about our tale.
I was such a fool, tied down by vague notions, and stayed quiet as my marriage partner was chosen. But I won't tolerate this anymore. I can't stand that creep!
Good.
You're not a tool of your father.
That's how I truly feel.
Notice that she didn't complain about her father.
No, Haru is pretty mature.
Yeah,
got a lot of her respectable such and such together. You know?
Her respectable such and such. Even though she's being used by her father in an unreasonable, unacceptable way, she still loves her father.
Yeah.
Quite obviously, quite plainly, and she wants to change things, but not because she resents and hates her father, but rather out of love. However, Fiance is just a piece of crap.
Yeah, totally, 100%.
And
100%.
that crap has to stop.
Why are you looking at me all of a sudden?
Well, you know, Morgana, you're kind of like her hero, right?
Yeah.
Mona-chan, why is it that you always talked about becoming human again?
I mean, if nothing else, Morgana is useful to Haru.
He's useful to everybody else, too.
Right.
And they all know it!
Yeah.
At first, I only thought of this team as a temporary dwelling until I regained my memories. But I wasn't making any progress on finding out what I am or why I was born.
Morgana.
I wanted a reason of my own. A reason to stay with the Phantom Thieves. I don't have anyone I want to save or get revenge on. Someone like me has no reason to stay here. That's why, to me, this team is...
Accidentally your family?
Right?
Come on, say it. You can do it.
Oh, first step's admitting it, kitty.
At least An was nice to him about it. But I mean, everybody is when something is serious.
Yeah.
It's the only place I can belong. I want to stay here forever.
Great! Because it's where you do belong.
Yes.
That was refreshingly honest.
And anyway, nobody ever felt any different. You were just upset.
You should have just said so from the start. Jeez.
If you stick with me, there's no telling what kind of trouble will come up.
You're right.
That's fun. That's interesting.
Look what we've dealt with so far, and it really did all happen because of you.
Yeah.
Nobody's really complaining about this.
You better be sure about this.
We'd better accept the good with the bad.
It's a little late for all that, don't you think?
Exactly.
Of course we want to stay with you too.
Well,
Awkward.
I'm a cat, so I can't really blush, but if I could blush, I'd be blushing.
I'm sorry I worried you guys.
Apology accepted.
This is where I belong. My mind's all set. I'll make sure to work hard to pay my dues. It's too late to cancel our deal, got it?
Very Morgana-like.
Yeah.
I expect a lot out of you.
I'd better make up for the time we wasted dallying around.
I know it's already more than halfway through September,
All
darn
those
it.
confidants missed.
Still, although I actually did really like what was going on, it really did just kind of go, okay, now it's resolved.
Yeah,
And that really does hurt, because now I guess we're left with a party member that we don't really know.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
It's like it suddenly became P5 instead of Persona 5.
I mean, we can't start our confidant link with her until we have max proficiency.
Well, we also probably can't until we're done with the Okumura Palace either.
That's fair.
Thinking about it like that, though, are there any other points where the game is this rushed? Because, again, I thought it was actually really interesting. But it didn't, because it moved so fast, it didn't have any, like, narrative
Punch.
weight
It didn't
to
have
it.
any punch to it.
Exactly that.
We didn't even
exactly
get to
that.
see her persona awaken.
Well,
Grumble.
sure hope there isn't more of that, but well, let's get going.
Well, there's only one more party member, potentially.
Well, in the end, wouldn't you say that your encounter with us was destiny?
That's right. Encounter.
Yes?
Oh crap, the last train's coming up.
I wonder if he's wondering exactly why it was he was where he was, because that's still really suspicious.
Yeah.
I must go as well.
And even though Makoto has a license, she doesn't have a car, so she can't give people rides.
Let's continue this another time.
You can stay with us, Haru.
Stay at our place. I'll arrange it.
She really is.
Yep. And Futaba's even inviting someone to stay at her
See you all
house.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
That says a lot.
I'm gonna sleep. I'm exhausted.
And Sojiro is such a nice guy, he'll totally do it for
Especially
her.
if they explain the circumstances.
Yeah.
Man, this place is as drab as always.
I wanted to keep it just how you remembered it.
You sleep a whole lot. You've earned it. And it's like, now that that's been resolved and that emotional tension, it's not there anymore.
Yeah. And it's like, what happens when we encounter, like,
Nice.
the palace ruler? He's going to be like, who the hell are you guys? And we'll be like, who the hell are you? Wonder if we'll get a visit from you-know-who tonight.
Probably not.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus would be a pretty good persona, I would think.
Hey, what's going on here? You brought over another girl?
That a boy.
I learned from the best, boss. I learned from the best. Oh, and she's rich, too.
Oh, I'm not worried.
Yeah, I gotta go with that. Don't let it worry you.
Of course it worries me. I'm your guardian.
I told you, the quality of everyone I'm bringing over is really high.
So, you found our cat and even took care of it.
Oh yeah, especially with that, he'd be like, sure, stay.
Exactly.
Oh, it wasn't a bother or anything. I'm the one who took care of you, though.
What's up? You seem happy.
I do like how the last two party members, like Futaba and Haru, are sort of in Morgana's sphere of influence.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've had a meal with so many people.
Probably eats by herself.
Make sure you go home today before it gets too late, okay? I'm sure your parents are worried.
I'm sure they're not.
It's fine if you don't want to go home either, you know.
Well, I'm sure her dad is worried, both for the right reasons
and the
wrong reason.
Yeah.
No, I'll go home.
That's pretty brave of her.
If my father suspects something, it'll be more difficult to change his heart, wouldn't it?
Ah, very forward-thinking of you.
So I guess we're not really going to have access to her for a while, which makes sense because we haven't had access to her at all.
I'll contact you again, so... Oh, right.
Or maybe not.
Can we exchange contact info? Will you be okay on your own? If you need, I can go with you.
Probably shouldn't.
You belong here, don't you, Mona-chan?
Aww.
Well, yeah.
I mean, he's still really worried about her, and he's risked a lot for her.
He has every right to be worried about her. Jesus.
And she's risked a lot for him, too.
Like,
so...
I don't think her father's gonna, like, abuse her or anything.
But he's certainly going to continue to use her, force her to marry Fiance the Evil.
Plus, it's very possible that the Fiance the Evil, which is his new name now, because that's amazing, is going to be there.
Oh, yeah. Actually, when you said that, I know what you meant, but that made me think maybe we get to beat him up as a mini-boss in the palace.
He could be! He could be a cognitive construct in Okumura's palace.
The matter's been settled. You'll be welcomed into his household.
Although, I wonder if there can be a palace ruler, can someone else's shadow with enough influence be like a subservient entity to them? Like a vassal or something.
Maybe?
Maybe we'll fight both their shadows.
That would be pretty interesting, though I'm sure that Okumura doesn't really think anything special of him. Or, I mean, it wouldn't be like at the same time, I suppose, but...
Well, he is going to be his son. So maybe like a prince instead of a palace ruler.
But, I mean, he's really just like a name, isn't he? Like a name and a wallet?
I suppose so, but it was fun to consider, wasn't it?
No, it is. It really would be. Also, and I'm sure that nobody else thinks like this, I actually kind of like Okumura a lot. I mean, I think he's a rat that needs to get straightened out, and that'll, of course, completely ruin his whole career, which is deserved.
Right.
But I can't help but actually like him compared to the previous guys.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
You won't officially be registered yet, but isn't that how things are with young people these days?
Oh, no.
Yeah, you were right. It's not necessarily the wedding, but the deadline is going to be
moving into his house.
Haru is sent over there.
Go prove your sincerity to him. You can do that, can't you?
What exactly are you saying, Father?
Man, you piece of crap. When you realize later on what you have done to your daughter, you are going to be so upset with yourself. And so to make that happen, we gotta beat the crap out of you repeatedly.
Yes.
So, I'm not even allowed to decide where I will live, am I?
Stand up to him.
Not only do you come home late, you've even stayed out overnight without permission. I thought I had been clear about the friends you choose.
Ah, yes. He's been clear about the friends she chooses.
Oh, of course, of course. Well, I mean, you know, Fiance the Evil was like, she was hanging out with a bunch of ruffians, and I was so scared. Oh.
I like that. Oh, you're hanging out with a bunch of ruffians. You should marry me because I'm a famous rich guy.
Yes, the friends she chose.
Oh, they're not like...
So, like, anyone he doesn't approve of, basically.
I have my hands full right now with the company. Don't cause any more trouble for me. Hello.
Man, you are gonna feel so bad, and we're going to beat you up.
Yes, it's fine. Go on.
But you're also probably going to die, so...
Yeah.
Hello?
You know, in the hypothetical that he did survive, he probably wouldn't go to jail, but I bet he'd be treating everyone and his employees a lot better, and they'd probably turn out to be a lot more prosperous.
In that, maybe?
Because
I think he'd go to jail.
Well, yeah, you're probably right. I just kind of want to see one of these people, like, turn around and be contributing in a beneficial, positive way to society.
But the thing is these guys that we've dealt with so far, it's all gone so far.
I know,
it's crossed over into criminality.
I can hope, though.
I need to discuss something with everyone. Can we all meet?
Even if he didn't go to jail, his reputation and career would be ruined.
That's true.
It would be nice to see somebody actually be able to turn it around, though.
Business is war, etc. So, what are we gonna do about Okumura?
Well, we have to go after him now.
Nobody wants to back out after we've come this far, right?
Nobody actually ever didn't want to go after Okumura.
They were just focused on
we didn't
Morgana.
Well, not only that, what the initial scene is Morgana wanted to go after Okumura and was upset that not everybody else was immediately on board. Like Yusuke and Makoto were like, this is suspicious. Should we really go after somebody just based on them winning this poll? And do we actually have evidence that anything he's been doing is wrong?
Right.
Well, we've got all that evidence now.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason not to go after him. And nobody really ever wanted to say no, just needed more information.
We gotta be careful about this kind of stuff, you know?
Of course not. It's highly likely he has some involvement in the mental shutdown cases. Yeah, we can't just let that slide.
Plus the fans are really hoping we go for it.
We can give him that this time.
Right.
That doesn't mean we can give it to him again. It's just that Okumura is a really good target.
Fans?
But if we want to accomplish anything, we'll need Haru's help. Well, let's talk to her.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she said she wants to come chat at Leblanc tonight.
Chat? About what?
She called Futaba.
Very nice.
It sounded serious. Let's continue this at Leblanc then. See you there, everyone.
Haru, what could be wrong? I wonder why she wants to talk to us.
What isn't wrong, Morgana? I mean, sheesh.
That's horrible. It's that same fiance guy, right? You know what's going to happen.
Yeah?
I hope we never find out his name.
Right?
Because it needs to be Fiance the Evil.
Based on what Haru just told us, she'll be taken to his house on October 11th.
So that's the deadline.
That means our deadline is the 10th.
But if we trigger a change of heart in your father, he'll definitely be taken by the police.
Well, he kind of deserves it at this point, don't you think?
It's the stuff he's done.
The label of a criminal's daughter will forever stick with you.
Well, I mean...
she gets to make that decision.
Yeah. That's why
the
they're...
current living situation may change as well.
That's why he's bringing it up.
Yeah, you're right.
If I accept a happiness based on the misfortune of others, I'll be no better than my father.
After all the Phantom Thieves have to agree.
Yep. Including Haru. Who accidentally has become a Phantom Thief. And it's so weird because we're like, not really all that attached to her. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with her. I mean, I do like her, but we got all this time to be attached to everybody else before, like, they really joined, or immediately after in the case of Futaba.
Right.
But not really the case with Haru. We could have been if we wouldn't have gotten to see all of the adventures she had with Morgana.
Maybe there'll be an audio CD released about it.
Actually, a drama CD of that may not be that bad.
And to be honest, I've actually left a request on the Phantom Aficionado website before.
Oh, is she the person who initially gave the name of Okumura?
Maybe.
She did so around the time we were mulling over who to target next. But the Phantom Thieves didn't make a move.
It doesn't quite work that way.
That's when I met Mona-chan. I thought it was fate.
Suppose it was.
I made my decision then. If the Phantom Thieves wouldn't act, I'd do it myself.
Huh. I wonder how many people have sort of thought like that.
Right?
The mental shutdowns, treasure, and finally, the change of heart. Our interests have come together.
I mean, in a way, that's kind of the best way to look at it.
Maybe.
Like, to have the strength and, like, conviction to try and fix it yourself.
Yeah, that's what you mean. Okay, no, I agree with that. It's just that not everybody can get into the metaverse.
Right.
Which is good, because we don't want an explosion of people with supernatural powers throughout the world.
Would you cooperate with us now?
Of course. I should be the one cordially asking to be allowed on the team. From here on, we may be going up against the culprit behind those mental shutdown occurrences.
About time!
This will be different from our training in Mementos. You better brace yourself.
Well, we never had a lead until now.
No, that's true. It's just that I really wanted to get involved with the dang antagonist.
You're suddenly lecturing us?
That's what he do.
Hey, you can't complain right now. At least let him zing you right back.
You're too naive. Haru's barely a hair better than an amateur.
She's like level 15.
She's awakened to her powers, but it's weak. Even her persona's lacking a solid form at the moment.
Aha! We will get to see a full-on awakening.
Excellent. That's interesting. I wonder why.
Maybe it's a partial rebellion.
Yeah, okay.
Like some deep subconscious part of her, the part that loves her father, might be what's holding her back from fully rebelling against him.
I like that.
Yeah.
Weak? Really? She can transform at the very least, but to be frank, she may slow us down. A lot.
She can still use items.
Hey, item thrower is a great role to have.
Also, the person whose persona doesn't even participate in battle shouldn't talk.
Hey, she participates in battle.
Oh, I guess she does, doesn't she?
Sometimes.
Never mind.
Anyway, she has her role, and nobody else can do the stuff that she does.
I know.
You're just trying to insult more people. It is interesting how, like, Morgana is certainly extremely attached to Haru. He's demonstrated that with his own body.
Right.
But he's also quite frank about her capabilities.
I'm sorry for causing such trouble.
Don't worry, it'll get
We'll
better.
protect you. I mean, geez.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's actually convenient for us to target that CEO.
She has to come in to get through the doors.
Yeah. Of course, she'll probably, I guess, just be tagging along
Yeah.
until the real Awakening Men.
Check out this news blog.
Then we'll actually be able to use her.
There's a lot of negative comments in regard to the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, yeah? Because they haven't done something? I seem to recall having said this exact same scenario a long time ago.
It goes even further than that, Damon. If the Cabal is behind propping Okumura up, then they would probably know about the doors and how the Phantom Thieves wouldn't be able to get in without Haru.
Maybe not without Haru. I
Well,
mean,
but it's possible they may have set up...
Somebody at least, the SIU director,
Yeah.
Akechi, or whoever knows...
Like, understands how the metaverse works. And if Akechi's actually been to the palace, then he would understand how it works.
But, I mean, maybe...
Like,
but
maybe
what does that
this
have
is-
to do with this, though?
Maybe that's the thing. They gave the Phantom Thieves a target that they were fairly confident they couldn't do anything about.
But I thought they were trying to eliminate Okumura.
That's a good point. Okay.
The names of obvious criminals have come up, so why haven't the Phantom Thieves acted yet?
Yeah, it's like that important part is that the thieves can only do so much, and they're not really at the whims of everybody else, that people who don't necessarily understand their rules, and constantly being asked to do things that they can't and won't and wouldn't accomplish just means that people are going to be disappointed.
But it also kind of makes sense because their MO is to kind of take their time, you know what I mean? Like, the Phantom Thieves don't have a record of just, like, instantly dealing with stuff.
It's not that I disagree with that, because you're absolutely correct, but that's not what people are thinking, and that's not necessarily what they know, what the people know, and that's not... Like I said, blah, blah, blah. Said it all before, and it seems like I was right.
Optics.
The way they're getting heated is on a different level.
Almost like they're being antagonized by some third party, maybe.
I mean, that may be the case.
Don't forget about the intel on the mental shutdown cases, all right?
Of course. We'll get them both.
October, 10th, was it? We're gonna change Okumura's heart by then.
3 weeks.
Less time than, Futaba's, right?
Yep. We had an obscene amount of time for Futaba, though.
I can't forgive them.
Haru's his daughter! He can't just treat her like something he owns! As Phantom Thieves, it's our duty to punish him!
Good to have you back, buddy.
Well then.
People are starting to wonder when the next calling card's gonna show up. We should send it soon. If Haru's sold off...
Oh, God!
Our failure will sully the Phantom Thieves' name!
Mission start!
Crane game! I hate crane games!
But we have to get the Jack Frost hee-ho!
Well, I don't know if we really need to get the Jack Frost hee-ho, but we're going to get the Jack Frost hee-ho. We got it!
Wait, don't count your chickens before they're hee-hoed. Okay.
Hee-ho! Cool, I feel better about myself now. Right, on to important things. Time for a lot of confidence!
I think you mean confidants.
I do mean confidants! We'll start with Takemi!
It's good to have confidence, don't get me wrong.
All the data, specimens, and sample medicine, they're all there inside that case. Let me know if you need anything else.
I need your phone number. I mean, based on what I read in the findings summary you sent me, the results are truly amazing.
I take it all back. Give me those back now. I don't want anything to do with you.
We'll perform one final exam with our equipment, and we'll be ready to treat Miwa-chan with it.
Excellent. Then the rest is up to you.
So, this is the kid from your study,
Yes, he's my little guinea pig.
Looks surprisingly healthy. You certainly walked a dangerous line, but I'm sure you implemented the strictest of safety protocols.
He's standing up. He can see. It's good enough, right?
Please put some thought into the offer we discussed, will you? All right, I'll call you later.
He's the doctor treating Miwa-chan. He just so happened to be a year ahead of me in college. I told him everything since I was so close to perfecting the medicine.
Thanks.
I have to thank you again. All this is thanks to you helping me with the clinical trials.
Pumping your body full of strange drugs has helped save a life.
Honestly, that's the only one that isn't selfish.
Right?
Don't worry. It was totally worth it in every way.
Awesome!
Okay. Then, I guess I won't worry. From my tour of their medical facility and discussions I had with their development team, I'm confident this will be a success, and they'll complete development on schedule. The final result will be out of my hands, though. If I don't accept their offer, that is. Obviously, she's been... Yeah.
Right.
I was recruited. He offered me the position of head of research and development at his hospital.
Whoa!
Which means I'll have to close my practice.
Aww.
I start first thing next month. Unfortunately, Takemi Clinic of Internal Medicine will be gone.
Oh no, we have to get her confidant to max before the...
I mean, I guess we're supposed to talk her out of that, but should we?
Maybe not, but that is still a valid concern either way.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the safe way. So, what about the patients? I'll urge my patients to transfer to that hospital, and I'll be sure to give them priority there.
See, there you go.
If it's what she wants.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like something we need to talk her out of.
I mean, research is clearly her forte, and she even got to find out that just being a GP was also really good, and even with her interesting personality, she got quite a lot of people who were very happy to have her as their doctor.
And she'll still be able to help them at the hospital.
Because she does still care.
Yeah.
And if that's what she wants to do, that's what she should do. You seem flustered. Are you really that troubled by it? Just kidding.
Yes?
The part about being recruited is true, but I don't intend to close my practice.
Huh.
I kind of like being a general practitioner. I'll still work with him to develop new medicine, though. Once the medicine's perfected, I'll be able to see Miwa-chan and receive my reward. Her smile. Oh, I need to give you your reward, too. I'll think of something to give my little guinea pig for holding up his end of the deal. Man, I really like Takemi a whole lot.
Yeah!
Anyway.
You were really concerned when you thought I was going to close this office. I know you said it was for your entrance.
I think Damon needs some mental stimulants.
I know you said it was for your entrance exams, but come on, really? I think it's about time you started being honest with me. It's okay, you can tell me.
Oh, well, see, I'm a, I was about to say Persona 5, but that's not what I am at all. But I need mental stimulants! I'm a Phantom Thief! Shut up!
Why did you keep coming to me? Aha! This says...
Romantic dialogue option!
Why don't you tell me the truth about why you kept coming to me? Oh, can't I have a third option?
Well...
I I mean, I just don't want to go after everybody because that ain't cool.
That's not cool.
I wouldn't want to mess with people like that.
But the option,
I wouldn't want to be treated like that.
Yeah, but like the alternative just seems like a cop-out.
Ah, well, cop-out it is. Always did feel kind of bad turning people down, though.
Yeah.
It was not for my exams, but I'm not going to romance anybody other than one person because that's the way I am. Besides, it didn't win the vote.
Right.
Oh, is that so? Well, I can take a hint.
Oh.
Too bad. It's getting late. You should get going. Come visit anytime.
Once we max out your link, then we'll never talk to you again.
Hey, we'll totally be buying stuff from her.
That's true.
Please excuse me for messaging you so late in the evening. I truly apologize for what has happened in this case.
So formal.
She seems to be a particularly conscientious person.
The exact opposite of me.
It kind of feels like that formality is putting some distance between us, though. Especially considering none of us really know her that well, and we haven't exactly gotten attached yet.
Don't be so stiff! Just start cursing at us like everybody else does!
Yeah, I'm the stiff one here. Wait a second.
But I'm the newest member. I need to act respectfully.
We don't really pay mind to those kinds of things. Furthermore, you're already one of us.
Thank you, Mako-chan.
Do you mean me?
Sorry, I think my fingers typed that subconsciously.
Not good with technology.
I'm just so glad to have found a friend my age.
Not a problem. That personal touch is actually refreshing. Great! I hope we get to be the bestest of friends, Mako-chan. Sorry about that. I sort of got carried away.
You'll die later.
Looks like we have another fan of Hifumi here.
I wonder if that's her mom.
Oh, could be. That's right. Your next opponent will finally be a professional.
Yeah, that's totally her mom.
My client's a big shot in the Pro Shogi Players Association, PSPA, so I worked really hard to set it up.
Ah, PSPA. PSPA. Yeah, that doesn't have as good of a ring to it.
That's...
But...
Is this young man a fan of yours, Hifumi?
No, Mother. He's my shogi friend. I told you about him, remember?
Oh, I thought you were making it up. Your shogi friend, Let me just say this. I hope you're not harboring any weird feelings for Hifumi.
What? Where did this come from?
Mother!
Hifumi isn't allowed to have any kind of social life.
Apparently not.
As I'm sure you're already aware, you are not allowed to date, young lady. You can only play shogi. You've started to attract a number of new male fans with all of your photo spreads.
You can't complain about that if you're pushing her to do the photo
Of course
spreads.
you can. That's how parents work. Overprotective parents work.
No, I mean, the dating thing... I mean, you can't really stop them on the one hand, but that is maybe really more between the parent and the child.
Right?
I don't think Hifumi's all that worried about it, present anyway.
Yes, Mother.
You can get 50 guys like him once you're famous.
Okay, yeah, you suck.
I need you to accomplish the things I was never able to do. Do you feel that? I'm pushing all of my failures and expectations upon you. Now I'm going to work. Don't wait up for me.
I understand.
Sorry.
I apologize. That must have been quite a shock. Let me play a game of shogi with you so I can scream at the top of my lungs in order to help burn off some stress.
So I think empathizing with her... Like, after...
Your mother is a terrifying person.
Oh, good.
Woo!
Oh my god, you have no idea. That was quite honest of you. Not altogether inaccurate, though. My father is ill and unable to work, so my mother supports us. My mother used to be a local TV announcer, but she had to quit to take care of my father. My father was a pro shogi player. He's usually calm, but when he played, you could really feel his spirit. He never hesitated when making a move, just like a king. I really admired him, so I started playing shogi too. But after pouring everything he had into shogi, he suddenly collapsed one day. In my mother's eyes, shogi stole both her dream and her husband. And yet she tells me to keep playing, She wants me to achieve her dreams. I should be working to help support us.
Oh, I see.
I want to become a professional so that I can make enough money to ease my parents' burden. I do photo shoots and interviews, hoping they'll add some money to our household income, but it's honestly quite difficult for me.
I mean, shouldn't they be paying her for that sort of thing?
Well, yeah, of course. Nobody was ever not, but she doesn't like doing them.
No. Frankly, she could probably make a mint off, like, televising her matches.
Well, yeah, but she's too self-conscious.
I know.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, she shouldn't do it if she doesn't like it. And if it doesn't actually seems to be, like, working, you know?
I mean, she obviously doesn't like the attention, and...
her mother doesn't care, so...
It's not that, but I mean, that's kind of fearful at this point.
Right.
Well, tell me why you can't stop then, because I'll say this, and you'll say why you can't. And I'll even get points.
I'm happy that you're so concerned about me, but when I think about my mother, no one sees me as a shogi player anymore. They no longer recognize my skills. I'm not playing shogi in the hopes of becoming an idol.
But that's what she's turning into in the eyes of the public.
I simply love my family, and I want to support them through our troubles.
You're exactly right, yeah.
This isn't good. I shouldn't be focusing on such negative topics before a match.
Excellent, my plan is working. I'll beat her this time.
Well then, let's play. Today, I'm going to be throwing a lot of offensive moves at you. This will teach you how to escape from disadvantageous situations.
Oh, are we not actually going to see it?
We'll get another match with her later.
That's a really useful ability.
Yeah, it's not something you want to have to use, but...
you'll enjoy it when you have it, or when you need to use it.
Are you ready? That aura. My right eye is twitching. Now, it's time to unleash my hidden evil eye!
Oh god!
Now, to a fair match!
Oh no!
Space Ripper Stingy Eyes! Well. Big Bang Burger, eh? Time to do scouting on the enemy.
Just admit you want to eat the Big Bang Burger and get over with it.
Oh yeah, I think we actually have the stats to do the final challenge.
Excellent.
And so we darn well better do this.
Right?
Today is Proficiency Day, where we really hope proficiency goes up. It won't, but you know, we're gonna hang out with Iwai next. Give us lots of stats, Burger!
Thank you very much.
Thank you for taking the Big Bang Challenge again! This is the final task before you can ascend to the rank of Captain! Our store's behemoth burger stands in your way! A meal of Leviathan proportions!
Jesus!
The Cosmic Tower Burger!
And then Jiro dies.
It's massive. I'm honestly at a loss for words. This no longer qualifies as 1, 2, or even 3 meals. This is like 8 freaking burgers.
This burger is the ultimate embodiment of the limitless nature of space. The volume, the flavor, the calories. Really don't ask about those, all right? Every aspect of this burger is astronomical. If you can succeed at eating the entire thing, you'll be presented with an extraordinary gift.
A 2-liter bottle of X-Lax.
That gift shall be your death.
I wonder if anyone's ever actually finished it.
It'd be funny if beating this gave you some kind of tangible benefit. In the palace?
Yes? You know, that conceivably could happen. Now that I think about it, there's a chance that it should, don't you think?
Right?
Well then, it's time to get the 30-minute Big Bang Challenge started. Ready, go! It looks like there's a whole head of lettuce in here. The burger's already cold. I mean, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 burgers?
I don't know. How? What monstrous vacuum void do you have in your stomach? What dimensional portal do you have in your innards, you crazy man?
How are you still alive, Jiro? You'll never be the same again.
Congratulations.
Well, we toppled the Cosmic Tower, so we get the Captain badge. It's probably just going to be like 30 hit points.
Yeah. Not going to be comparable to the SP adhesive, but you know.
No more challenges await you. Never come back. Oh, we could do it again if we wanted?
I guess for the stat boost?
My God, would it really give us the stat boost?
Why not?
3 points.
I guess because it's the big one. Oh, it's giving us 3 points of every stat it raises. 3 points to 4 stats? That sounds like a net win to me!
Man, if we could just do that again, then Jiro would weigh 300 pounds if we could stat grind that way. Aren't you dead from eating all that food? Proficiency! I got work for you to do around the shop today. Nothing dangerous.
Uh-huh.
Oh!
I'm not gonna...
Oh my God, I forgot to get my persona. No!
Oh
Good.
Now that we're properly equipped with Huapo...
Got a minute?
AKA cheat persona to summon. Alright, that's good for today. Oh, but there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about that secret Tsuda mentioned. There's more to it than my having been in the Yakuza. I'm really curious to see where all this is actually going.
Right?
I mean, like with Hifumi, it's obvious that it's just going to be, you know, helping her do what she wants and helping and like setting her free from the curse of her mother and getting her to work things out with her. But with Iwai, as far as I know, it'll end up in like a giant gun battle with an entire Yakuza family.
Well, he's trying to take him down.
I just want to make sure you don't go saying something stupid if you run into Kaoru around here. Back when I was working with the Hashiba clan, some crazy lady came round our office. Must have been over 10 years ago. She had this baby with her, and the whole time she was there, she kept going on and on about how she wanted to sell it.
Jesus.
Figured she was just some cracked up junkie looking for drug money. But then when I told her no, she sat the baby down and ran off. That baby was Kaoru.
I see, so he's not his actual father.
Huh, what a good guy, though.
Yeah, Iwai's pretty awesome, isn't he?
Yeah. Thinking back on it, I'm still not really sure why I took him in. Not only did I have to leave the clan, but now I'm stuck running this shop I don't even like. I don't know if that's entirely credible, considering that big old grin on his face.
Yeah.
There's no reason he would have actually had to stop being a Yakuza anyway.
Unless there was something else going on.
Every day's an uphill battle.
I know that feeling.
I still haven't managed to tell Kaoru I was in the Yakuza, though. I mean, it seems to me like he was looking for an excuse to leave. You really shouldn't lie to your son. Let me ask you something. How would you feel if you found out your parents were wrapped up in some dirty shit? That's how my mom was. She'd spend every night out drinking, running around town with all sorts of guys.
It's really just a mystery why I took this kid in.
I couldn't stand to see her destroy herself like that. Often I wished I could have had someone else as my mom. So I didn't want to make Kaoru go through the same thing. I wanted to make sure he had a good childhood. That's why I left the clan.
See.
I did everything according to the code, but now Tsuda's dragging me back. Once he remembered I run this fake gun shop, he came by asking me to make custom models for it. Though he wasn't really asking. The bastard forced me into it by threatening to tell Kaoru everything.
So in exchange, he's going to take down the Mafia family.
Or at least get rid of Tsuda so he can just get back to living his life and be the father that he always wished he could have had.
Yeah, something like that.
That is actually a great reason to take down as many of the Yakuza that he can, or at least the ones that won't leave him alone.
Seems like it's just Tsuda.
Leave my son alone is what he's trying to do, and that's awesome.
Truth is, Tsuda's got all sorts of dirt. Not just on what happened when Kaoru was a baby, but on me and the rest of my family, too. Who knows what had happened if Kaoru learned the truth.
So, what's Tsuda's last name?
Well, no, Tsuda is his last name.
Oh, okay.
We need 2 names, though. Really wouldn't mind hearing it.
Tsuda isn't gonna stop there, though. I'm sure he'd go on and tell everyone else he could. When it's all said and done, he's gonna try and take everything I have.
Shit.
If word gets out about my past, people are gonna treat Kaoru like he's no different than me. After all, everyone knows shitty parents end up making shitty kids.
I am not going to comment on that, but... Yeah,
You sure?
Excuse me. Oh.
You sure you don't need to go on?
That's okay. I was going to say something else, but then I got sidetracked by wanting to punch Iwai by beating that rubbish mentality out of him. I really think this might end up with Iwai having Tsuda at gunpoint and you have to talk him down.
Oh, that would be really interesting.
Maybe with Kaoru there.
I kind of hope so.
And once he's got that stigma, he'll be stuck with it. When shit goes wrong, he'll always be the one who gets blamed. That's how it was with me. That's why I turned to the Yakuza. Nobody else would accept me. That's also why I can't turn Tsuda down. He's just got too much power.
We can't call the cops.
I probably shouldn't say that.
Well, it's calling him pathetic. Well, I mean, I guess if he does like us to be sort of back-talky.
Yeah.
Back-mouthy, as it were.
You're a big softy, you know that? Don't give me that exaggerated bullcrap. I ain't kind at all. Anyways, I was trying to stall Tsuda with bullshit prototypes while I figured out a way to stop him. But that bastard's real good at keeping his cards close to his chest. Plus, he caught wind of what I was trying to do and started keeping tabs on me 24/7. Thankfully, that's just about when you showed up, kid.
Sorry.
About 4 months late, but...
Oh, that might be why the cops were there.
Might have been, yeah.
Sorry for bringing all that shit up out of the blue. You probably don't want anything to do with me after that, huh? Man, you're seriously into this enthusiast shit.
Yeah, that's what it is. Not for helping people.
All right. Just remembered I never did give you a reward for that info. How about I give you a discount on the special menu that so far isn't really a good idea for you to use? That should keep you quiet for a while.
We've upgraded 2 guns.
No, 3.
3, okay.
Well, the thing about upgrading the guns is it improves the attack power, like, by a decent amount, but then drops the accuracy, like, 20 points.
Yeah.
And I just don't really feel like that's worth it.
Yeah.
If you're using it, you kind of want to hit with them.
Yeah, it's just far more reliable.
Not give it a low chance of inflicting rage. If I wanted to inflict rage, I'd inflict rage.
Right?
Pretty good deal, huh? Hey, commentators, you shut up. This is my business. What, you think I was going to give him a discount on the regular store goods? Pah, yeah, right. Damn, it's late. I should be getting home. Kaoru's been eating a ton lately after cram school. He's probably going to have another growth spurt soon. Anyways, I'm closing up for today. You should head home too.
He sure doesn't look like he's 11. Do you remember?
Right?
Man, pretty soon he'll look like he's 35 if he keeps eating like this. What? We ain't got time for this. We'll do this next time. Otherwise, we'd just be starting in Gino's room again.